Why do you make the effort to come up here and pour here?
Well, it's the first time I've had the chance because we have distribution here now. So I heard about this event for many, many years. And David said, hey, come on up. And I said, sure, I'd love to. So,
do they make it easy for you as an Oregon producer to come up and be a part of this?
It's not a problem at all. I combine a little skiing and Whistler with my family.
Okay. And what are you trying to get into this market, or you're just trying to introduce people, when they go across the border to look for your wine?
We've been in this market for a little over a year, so a year ago this last September, and it's a market it's a good market for us. Close to the States and very international market, for sure. Never been here before. It's pretty amazing. I understand there's going to be over 17,000 people here.
Yeah, we'll see what it's like tonight.
Yeah, that's what I understand.
I mean, the barriers to trade aren't that bad, because you can pretty much do whatever you want. But the biggest challenge is, of course, the 117% tax that markup that the BCLDB puts onto the wines. So that's the biggest challenge, especially compared from Alberta to British Columbia, where it's a flat tax on no matter what the wine is. It's about $3.45 per bottle. So barriers aren't really there. It's more the taxation level. That's the biggest barrier.
So then compare British Columbia to Alberta.
Typically the wines are 20 to 30% higher in British Columbia than Alberta.
Okay.
Except for British Columbia wines. That's the anomaly. It goes back the other way. So BC wines tend to be about 20-30% higher in Alberta.
Now, so you mentioned, tell me again what the Wine by Joe Pinot Noir goes for in the U.S. and what people could expect to pay for it in British Columbia.
So around $18-19 US retail. In British Columbia, it's $29.99 minimum, and can be up to $35. In Alberta, about $26-27.
Okay. How do Joe's wines do up here?
They've been received very well. We just launched them in August, September, and the response has been amazing. The price to quality ratio is incredible, and typically you're not seeing value wines come out of Oregon in our market. So they've done very well.
And you're not seeing vegetative Pinot Noir either?
No greenness whatsoever, and I think that's the expectation at that price point, but it's certainly not evident whatsoever.
So now talk about, because particularly that line they're doing screw cap, and talk about how receptive BC consumers would be to screw cap wines. Oh,
incredibly receptive. There's not even a question about it, even on a retail or a restaurant front. Table side, not even a question anymore. People expect it, especially for fresh whites, and you're even seeing top Burgundy producers now go screw cap. So there's no barrier to it whatsoever, and actually it's preferred for fresh, young drinking whites for sure.
Wow. Yeah. Jill, what brings you to British Columbia and Vancouver?
Eric, there is a great tasting today. It's the international wine tasting in Vancouver. So since we bring international winemakers to Washington State to produce a wine with us at Long Shadows Vintners, we thought it was a great place to come and show our wines.
Now, I know you guys you've had a presence here in Vancouver for a while.
Yes. Our distributor is Mark Anthony's brand, and so we have here, a lot of help and a lot of people coming to taste the wine from Vancouver, the Whistler, and whole British Columbia, basically.
So it's almost a waiting list to get in line here to pour. It seems like your wines are being well received.
We've been pretty busy.
Okay. What are some of the questions that people are asking you?
So a lot about the terroir of Washington State, the microclimate, the growing conditions over there, and also a lot of questions regarding the type of partnership we make with those different winemakers coming from around the world, like Michel Roland or John from Australia, John Duval from Australia, Michel Roland from France. So a lot of questions going on.
What have people told you about the public tastings? What to expect? I've heard it gets a few more people than right now.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the zoo, but you know, it's good to enjoy, and you know, that's what the wine is about. It's not just testing, sometimes it's like relaxing and let it go, and you know, it's going to be the zoo.
You know, no, they're really, I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful environment. It's an opportunity for me as a winemaker to get caught up with old friends and meet some new friends, so it's exciting, if not tiring.
So, and you're right next to Joe Dobbs too. So.
Well, right next to my good buddy for I'd say almost 20 years. So Joe and I go way back. Well, it's a huge market. It's an international market, and you know we like to go and support the market wherever the product is. So I think this is a very big event. It's the first time I've been here, and I've been absolutely so impressed by the quality of the trade and the quality of the consumers, or I should say, the sophistication of the consumers. Is absolutely mind-blowing.
So this was the trade part. What have they told you to expect for the public tasting part tonight?
You know, they're trying to keep that a secret from me, but I've heard some people refer to it as a marathon.